Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm back. I'm doing sign readings today. I don't know who I'm reading for yet. So I'll shuffle with this deck. Temperance. I don't know why, just Saggy energy has been all over the readings, and it's been like days since I last did Temperance and Judgment. I've been seeing that every time I shuffle. Also, I am going to be switching the format of the channel. I'll be posting on Thursdays and Sundays. Let's look for that. Who am I reading for? The Lovers, Gemini. Okay. I already have a Gemini reading in my readings, but I'm going to scrap it. So I'm recording again. What animals are working with Gemini in this reading? What do the animals want to talk about? Scorpion. Ooh. I saw tarantula showing when we were shuffling too. That's a lot of fire. I'm just going to take that one and I'm going to read it. Because I have been away from my cards for over a year, and the animals I haven't really been using because I need to go through the book and get like really in tune with this deck again, but it has called out for a couple of the readings, so I'm just going to read the description. So we get all the messages. Scorpion. Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. It's an isolated energy. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned, hence the stinger. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild, free, and fierce. Out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty and forgiveness. See, quite a passionate energy. The Scorpion. And then tarantula on the bottom. This is an interesting energy. Okay. Tarantula in this deck, more fire. Tarantula is a card of making a choice. Like, it's like when a path, I think it's a path energy. I'll double check, but I believe it's an energy of choices. Like, it's like picking a path. Yeah, crossroads, claiming purpose. Kind of, this reading is giving an energy of like clearing something out, speaking your mind, standing strong on something to move forward on your path or move on to the next thing. A decision. Yeah. And then the octopus card is like, it's very fumbly energy. It's like lacking boundaries. It's like with his tentacles, it's like all over the place, like slippery slope kind of energy. Very fumbly energy. This requires resolution for sure. But we do have dolphin underneath that. These two are just screaming social networks, very friendly card. So it's just comforting that dolphin is coming underneath this like kind of intense, harsh crossroad energy with this burned out, like, I don't know why I wanted to say it that way, but this like isolated scorpion, right? This is a very comforting energy, social energy, friends, networks. Could be work too with that reference. Scorpion, your career, the very, very good energy with the dolphin. Spider's good energy too. These two together is really comforting underneath that fumbly crossroad energy. So let's use the sister deck. Let's clarify Scorpion, please, for Gemini. 2 more. Scorpion energy for Gemini, please. Get some clarification, some messages. And this might not be you, it could be someone around you. Tell me more about Scorpion for Gemini, please. Wow. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. That is court card for Gemini, so I'm assuming that this is you. That's a big sort of truth. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this reading is about in the description of this card. It's, you know, with the tarantula energy, and that fumbly octopus energy. This is very strong communication. Can be cutting too, especially with that stinging Scorpion energy. But this is a call to communication for sure. This could be someone else as well around you. The Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, communication straight up. Could be stinging communication with that stinger, just saying. But it's really called for here with the meaning of that card. Definitely too, there's an energy of like just how the owl is like clasping that sort of truth with her claws, and then the stinger is like kind of looking like the lightning bolts coming off of that. That could be like hurting, damaging others around the Scorpion as well. We have the Eight of Swords and the Sun. So I'm going to clarify those separately because these are like totally opposite energies. Read together, like the Eight of Swords is like very mental energy, but look at, and we have the Page of Swords on the bottom. Swords, 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 swords. Swords are communication and mental processes and energy. But the Sun is like the opposite of like this Eight of Swords. Like this is a very happy, successful, happy outcome card, like families and total joy is the Sun, major for Leo, but it's all being kept inside this cocoon here, not communicated. This is a card of being burdened in the mind, but in this deck, like all the symbology, like in that stinger with those words, those swords, right, holding that all inside or transforming on the cusp of this communication, bursting forward with this communication, like the stinger, like that bolt of lightning, or holding it all inside. And again, we did get the message about the tarantula or the Scorpion being a bit of like an energy of solitude, right? That's solitude right there. So yeah, we'll kind of look at both of those separately. Let's just look once more at this sort of truth. The Sun. Okay, it's the Sun. So we'll clarify the Eight of Swords first and then the Sun. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. It's a healing, resting energy. Like in that card, Chrysalis, right? Like before the butterfly hatches, right? Just saying. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Scorpion. One more. Eight of Swords for Scorpion, please. For Gemini. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords again. Communication. The Queen of Swords, like, you can't put anything past the Queen of Swords, though. Like, she's very witty, she's very intelligent, she's very sharp with her words. They cut like that sword. And in that chrysalis cocoon state, queens are feminine energy, man or woman. It's just receptivity. It's kind of like formulating, brewing. There could be a lot of like kind of mental acrobatics going on due to that fumbly tarantula energy. In Octopus. And it's kind of funny because the octopus in this deck is fumbly in the sense of like they don't have regard for boundaries when it comes to others, in the sense that like they're touching everything with those tentacles, but with this energy it's like totally isolated, like touching nothing whatsoever, like hands to oneself, like in that chrysalis, right, in that cocoon there. And with the Eight of Swords, again, that's like that mental energy feeling very blocked off, very isolated. But this is another call to communication for sure. And that's going to be the Sun. But that's just kind of like harboring it in a receptive, nurturing state to kind of figure this out. But like, she can be quite the bitch too. Just saying, with like that. Yeah. We have this showing on the bottom, Ten of Cups. Happy life, happy family, a very similar energy to the Sun, kind of like a minor to the major of the Sun. So, I mean, it's very potent, emotionally fulfilled energy. So look at the Sun next, but coming out with this Queen of Swords, whatever this Queen of Swords is trying to work out how to communicate is this Sun energy. But yeah, 8 to the 10 of Swords is really painful. And then like this reflecting that pain back out through words or news, communication, what have you, Page of Wands, or it's like the card of news or communication. I just see that as like reflecting back out, or just like all this pain is like building up inside this person, with that fumbly kind of energy. Just kind of holding all those swords in with this, and then trying to sort it out with that Queen of Swords mental energy, the communication that's needing to happen to release that energy, because right now it's looking very mental. So let's look at the Sun. Queen of Pentacles, that's like warmth, like very nice warm energy. The Tower, wow. The Fool. Major for Aries on the bottom. Yeah, the Tower, like we know that. That's literally a bolt of lightning in this card. Same with the Tower. That's a bolt of lightning striking the Tower. It's a foundation shaker, upper shakes the tower, or breaks it. It's a big boom, like you know, when this chrysalis bursts forward with this communication, with this page, it's like, bam, like that's my stinger, baby. Like, but again, the Queen of Swords can be quite cutting with those words, and there's a lot of painful sword energy backing this communication. The Two of Wands, like making a decision, like picking a path. It is the tarantula. It is the card of picking a path between two wands, between two paths. So the Sun is a tower moment felt by those around this Scorpion as well. And the Fool, that's a whole new beginning. And like, what do cocoons represent? Well, it's butterflies, right? The Fool breaking out. A whole new path here. Breaking out into new paths with that tarantula energy. So let's look at the Two of Wands really quick. Because when the tarantula shows, like, yeah, it's not just Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, decision energy. It's like a major crossroad for this person or you. Tell me about Two of Wands, the tarantula energy. For Gemini, please. Two of Wands. The Star. Oh, victory. There's Hermit, that isolated energy on the bottom. Oh, that's like going for your dreams, wish fulfillment. The Star is major for Aquarius, so it is a card of humanitarianism. There is a social aspect here with the isolation of the Scorpion, the friendliness of the Dolphin underneath. But wow, that's like whether to pursue a dream, for sure. Again, Scorpions, they're very passionate. Passionate, driven energy, whether in career or, you know, it could even be art, just whatever motivates this Scorpion, that passion. But this is like going for one's dreams, like whether or not to do that. Breaking out of that Hermit energy. Anything else about the Star? That's nice though, I like it. Wow, just resting on it. Again, that Four of Swords, resting on it, working it out. This is a card of solitude. It's also a card of like time is passing in this card. They're healing. They're thinking on it. They're, you know, it's basically this chrysalis state. Maybe figuring out what the Star is as well. That could be the Tower as well. While in this state, that realization comes to them as well, about what the Star is. Like stars, again, it's like hopes, dreams. Okay, so let's look at the Tower. Tower, death. Whoa, talk about scorpionic energy. That's awesome. We have your major here, well, mercurial energy, Gemini or Virgo, the Magician, making, like, that is making dreams happen, right? Making it happen with this card. Again, there's fire there too, though, just saying. There's also, like, steam. That's a lot of love, like, healing, moving forward, after this, like, healing cocoon chrysalis phase towards the Star. That's love, falling in love, moving forward with that cup. It's like really good, warm, fuzzy energy. Doesn't have to be falling in love. It can just be moving forward, healed, very confidently, like the Magician makes it happen, right? Making those dreams happen, bursting forward. That's good. I like what energy is coming out of this chrysalis phase, because it seems like this is being done away with. And then with the Sun there and the Ace of Cups again, that's like Love and family are heavily indicated, but it's just a healed heart moving towards passion. It's a lot of healing. It's really good, but it's a big shakeup and transformation because we have death major for Scorpio. So you, Scorpio, that's a lot of Scorpio. So if this is someone around you, they're coming out of this phase totally changed or with a clear idea or way to communicate their wants, their dreams, what they're working on. And again, there's this kind of breaking out of the chrysalis and a social aspect here. Like all these cards are very isolated. The Hermit was showing boundary issues. And then under that, cards of social networks, be it work or lovers or friends or whatever, making that happen. It's totally changing this person. Like, and that's like a big breakout moment. Death and reborn in the sun. There's warmth to it as well. Not heat like Owl from the Scorpion, but like warmth. Like genuine warmth and an ability to share that. That's what this is. Knights usually bring offers or like an apology or something, but that's like sharing that with the world or just a better, going after this. And it's not feeling so isolated. It's different. It's transformed. New cycle. Stepping out into the sun. It's nice and warm. It's good. I like it. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave it at that. But till next time, take care.